Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I've seen a couple of comments in a few of my videos asking about my education, what degrees I have, what my job is, and how I even got my job. So today I want to answer those questions. Not only because you guys deserve to know who I am and what I did, but hopefully with what I share, you can take that and apply it to your own lives. Now, I want to start off talking about my degrees. I have an AA degree from Valencia College, and I also have a Bachelor's in Marketing from UCF, or the University of Central Florida. Now, I liked marketing and decided to choose marketing because I had always been a creative person. I loved sitting down and creating anything that I could think of. But I also really liked business. I always had a dream of either helping someone sell something or selling my own product. So a perfect way of combining both of those worlds was to enter marketing. Now, school was very expensive. For the first 2 years at Valencia, I spent about $7,000. And then when I had transferred over to UCF for the next 2 years, I spent about $20,000. And then mind you, I paid for all of this out of pocket. Luckily, me and my family had been saving up ever since I was little to pay out of pocket like that. However, what I did was talk to the business office at Valencia to figure out what would be the easiest way to pay for my tuition. And after talking to them, it was easier just to pay the full amount instead of having to divide it up. However, I'm glad that I went and talked to them because it helped me on the path of getting my degree. If I didn't know how to pay for my classes, I couldn't have started school and got my degree. Another thing that really helped in school was talking to my professors. If I ever had a question about an assignment or didn't understand a lesson after it was taught, I always made sure to talk to my teachers. I also made sure that the classes that I took also would help me have a baseline so when I moved into UCF. Things like new student experience, computer fundamentals, and college algebra are great examples of this. I always made sure to pay the most attention in those classes so that I had the most information that I could have when I moved on to UCF. I also spent a lot of time in the library so that I could have other people and tutors help me with things that I still couldn't understand. Now I want to talk about the new student experience class that I had mentioned previously. In that class, we had a purpose paper where we had to sit down and find our career purpose, our academic purpose, and our personal purpose. So when I sat down and found out about my own purpose, I found out that my purpose was to fulfill my education to the best of my extent so that I could make my family proud and that I could feel complete and in control. And I found this out because I very much valued family and education. If it wasn't for my family, I wouldn't have had a strong attachment to education like I do now. And these are two things that I think that everybody needs so that they can move forward in their lives. And this relates to my career because if you don't have an education, you can't just walk into a career and expect people to listen and expect to get everything that you want. You need to be able to back up what you want by showing that you do know and learn and have learned everything you've got. Now, at this time, I do work for the Universal Studios in Orlando and help them on their marketing side. Now, in the last couple of semesters at my school, I decided that I needed to get an internship at Universal to get my name out to them so they knew who I was. When I interviewed my dad, who had always been around marketing people at Party City, he told me to always be able to learn. Even though he had been around these people for so long, he had been learning new things every single day. And I took that when I went into my internship. Because every day I walked in, I was able to find something new and obtain that information as I waited to actually get a position on the marketing team. So what I did was after my internship, I actually applied to work at Universal as a normal associate. And then through that, I made different connections with people and moved my way up the ladder. Now, as someone on the marketing team, I'm always looking at what is popular with today's society. What movies came out from Universal do people like? What different rides have they been asking? And looking at the reviews that people have left about different restaurants and stores. But I'm also always learning how to budget our money from what I can work with. I'm also always creating new merchandise so that people have new things to buy. I want things like accounting and basic understanding of math are things that you're going to need if you are deciding to go into marketing. Another big thing that just can't be taught at school are people skills. You need to be able to communicate with others because marketing is a very cooperative, team-based job. You can't just expect your own self to go on and do things by yourself. You need to learn how to work as a team. So hopefully with all this information, you guys took something away from it and can learn how to forward your dreams and follow what you want. Bye for now.